Bit of eucalyptus. That's hardwood. Yeah, beautiful. That'll do, that'll do. Hello peeps, Vandals Vlogs, AJP, how you doing? I don't know how long I'm on for because we've got one of our favourite guys up live later, haven't we? 7 o'clock. No, I can't. Every time I do that, I end up disappearing out the stream. Let's see if we can give it a go. How about, whoa, is that any better? Only thing is you can't see as much, can you? And I can't see the chat. Sat in front of me file. It was too cold over there, so I've had to move and come back to this table. Was where I used to do all my horseshoes and stuff, you know, horseshoe making. All right, Ali, Anita, hello, Tina. Ali's got a sore head today, I believe. Had one too many last night. It's got a couple of these APC units, like the old computer power packs. Really taking the screws out of it. Oh, and it's got one of them foreign transformers in there, look. I was hoping for something a bit more special than that. Still a nice size, of course. Now, is there any power in the capacitor? Doesn't feel like it. Happy New Year, everyone. My leg's burning here. Ouch, that's hot. Wet the whistle. Bit of orange juice. What are you all doing then? You've all got hangovers. Do you know, it's nothing worse when the old magnet don't stick into these, isn't it? You get a screw, it's a bit tight. I'm normally really fussy with the little screws, but can't be arsed at the moment. And they say remove every screw you find, it makes it a little bit easier. I've got no fancy gadgets here. You can hear the fire crackling because it's flipping hot, man. That's a good bit of proper wood on there. How long I'm going to be scrapping this for, I don't know, because I'll end up losing the rags. Put in Ian Matthews and just smash it up with a hammer. Oh, come on. There you go. Look at all them lovely goodies in there. Look, yeah. Oh, oh. How was your walk down the beach, Anita? I can't keep an eye on the chat, guys. I'm really sorry. If hello, Dusty. If it goes too fast, because I can only see 3 there on my phone. 3 lots of chat. So if it jumps like we've got, I don't know, how many we got, 4,500 people watching. You know, if you all chat at the same time, then it just it all goes, doesn't it? See what I mean? I've lost it again. Oh. Did someone say I've lost it? It's like I've got spares. Does anyone want to come up and do some talking? Like I say, I'm not on for long because I want to catch a mate of mine late, live later. So I'll cut it short soon. Can't do nothing with that. It's just a bit of light iron. Don't do light iron anymore. Actually, if there's any local scrappies watching this, because I know there's some people, I might better sort you out a bit of iron. Oh, hang on, I've got to put the link out, haven't I, if anyone wants to come up. Just remembered. Oh, mate, why can't it just be automatic? Can anyone remember how to put the link out? I'm going to turn my phone back the other way for a sec because it gives me more options. I can't remember how to do it. Ian. Guys, can someone tell me where I have to copy the link from, please? Is it my little 3 dots at the top? Oh, to copy the link. Do you know, I'm going to remember this for next time. Did that come out? You don't have to come up anyway. You can just kind of sit there and watch. I don't mind. Yeah, look, it's one of them boring transformers. And by the feels of it, that's not alley. That'd be copper. So what I normally do is just have a little dig in there. Just to have a look, see if it is. If it turns out to be alley, then that goes straight into electric motors. Sorry, Mr. Scrapyard, but that's just how it is. They're all going to knock me on prices now. I'm going to end up with iron the alley for me motors, aren't I? Do you know, the Scrapyard I use don't actually offer a tremendously big price on electric motors anyway. It depends on who they're selling to, I guess. And if they're staying in the UK and they're going to end up, or if they're going out. But what a lot of people don't understand is you go in there weighing in a load of rubbish and knocking your load, or caging your load, you go in there, cage your loads, then it's just going to reflect on the next price that comes in, isn't it? So if you've got loads of people weighing in a load of rubbish in with your light iron, prices will come down because they're all selling to the same place. I know they all bid on it and all that sort of stuff, but pretty little board, isn't it? Nice bit of extruded alley there. A little bit of copper. Got me relays. I like my relays. Obviously, looks a bit of brass, a bit of VIR. variable insulated. No, it's not. It's vulcanized insulated rubber, isn't it? The VIR cable. Yeah, some nice bits on there. Anyone want to pop up for a chat? Or did the link not come out? Crackle, crackle. Get a bit of pine on there, that'll start spitting. A bit of willow. I can't see the chat too much. I take it everyone's all right today. Oh, nearly gone through my finger. And I'm always doing that, funny enough. I'm like proper clumsy. It might be the way I just dismantle stuff and end up causing myself some damage. Damage! That's got it. Oh, they probably just attacked your speakers, didn't it? No one's got any headphones in. I smell burning. Oh, it's a bit of apple. Look, resting against the wood burner. Beautiful. Sling that one in next, I think. Excuse me. I ain't really got the chat like a lot of people have when they're sitting there stripping stuff down. Everyday Solace, you know. She's quite an entertainer. Sits there talking about all the good bits she's got and bits she's finding. Some people are good with an audience, aren't they? There we go. They'll go in a bucket, and I'll have the brass out of them another time. I'm glad, Anita, I'm glad you're out of isolation now. It's really good news. Does that mean John's gone back to work? I don't know if he's still there. Oh, new comments. Have I actually got to click it to see my new comments? I'm always scrapping Vandal. Always on it. If I'm not out there looking, well, actually, I haven't been out in bloody ages. If I've got an appointment at the doctor's, that's normally a chance that I get to go out. They normally do the rounds. I've still got people that I collect off, like garages and things like that. You know, you just sort of stick your head in and say, hi, guys. And they've often said, look, you know, take the batteries and a few of them discs while you're here. And I've got an old computer. That's how it sort of works, you know. Relay. There we go. It's a little relay. Just started raining outside. Can hear it pitter pattering on my tin roof. I don't look like a relay. Oh, it is. It's a lot of box in a box. I've never seen that before. There we go. Sorry guys, that just deafen you. There we go, and inside there. Is it going to focus? Don't have to do this with my hand or something. As you can see, look, I caught my hand earlier. Little tiny silver contacts. No. Oh well, I'm sure you get the idea. Raphael Scrapper, just see you there, mate. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody. You're all lovely. It's a bit quiet. Does someone want to come up and chat with me? No pressure. If you've all got hangover. I've got a big box of these little relays. What I like is the little spool of copper you get in there as well. Big box of them to sort out. Yeah, just put that wire for there and sort it out another time, I think. It just so happens we've got another one. No, it's painful watching me do this, isn't it? I'm like a bull in a china shop. I have to get a new one of them. It's really annoying when the little magnet don't stick. The bit in there. Keep the plastic. Come on. Come on. Same again. Looking for one of those big coils. A coil of copper instead of like the microwave transporter. Tough old cables in there, aren't they? Did the link go out? If someone could just say, like, did it go out or not? I think I missed it when I asked before. Go look, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the link's in the chat. All right, it don't have to come up. Sod you. Yeah, the link's out there, Dan. Oh, yeah, right. Stack of the transformers there, make a nice little backdrop, wouldn't it? So I got one out of a light there. They're really easy to get into. Just hit them with a hammer and they kind of start breaking up, and you end up with little plates of metal everywhere. See what I mean? They're very similar to the one out of a microwave. Seems to be a bit more iron on the microwave one. And I ain't going to sit there stripping these now. You had one heck of a wall out of those, though, couldn't you? You've got a few to strip out. Look at that lovely glittery copper. That lovely copper. Oh, it's out of a washing machine. We all know that, but normally these become aluminum. That's not. Stuck a file on there, and that's shining up a nice bit of copper, so we know that is. So all those need stripping. Oh, look at that, look. Bent me screwdriver. How did I manage to do that? You know, nearly all of my tools, right, I pulled out of skips over the years. It's crazy. Making a right mess here. These motors come out of go on in the comments. Who's this? What's this out of? Should all know this one if you scrap. You see that? Hi JCT, how you doing? Love those videos of your you know, looking across the water. It's beautiful. Happy New Year. Cheers, guys. Candy scrapping. Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? God, it's chucking out some heat. What else we got to scrap then? I'm running out of stuff here. Oh, it's getting hot. Let's close one of them doors. I just broke a fingernail. Got this little stereo here, look. Ferguson. One of my CDs in there, so I want to get that out. Let's see you do that. Look. Beautiful. No, they get all funny, don't they, when you start talking about your favourite bands and stuff. Can't be without a wood burner, mate. Mark Stone's just come in, has he? I missed that. Sorry, mate. How you doing, Mark? How you doing, brother? I could just sit out here watching this fire, you know. It's absolutely beautiful. Did you say you was bringing me down some coal, Ali? I don't mind a bit of coal in my fire. You couldn't see that, could you? You're admiring my stereo. Ouch. which wasn't good. It's funny because the door fell off at the same time, but it is a proper old wood burner. And I've said this summertime, oh guys, 30 seconds left on my battery. How the hell can that happen? That, oh, what? Have I still got you? Did it work? What a banana. Boing. That was close. I nearly actually lost you lot then. Well, they give you 30 seconds anyway. They give you like 30 seconds. Why don't you just call it a minute? Or, you know, because I don't get none of this other notifications saying, like, you've got 10 minutes left on your battery, Dan. It'd be nice if someone, even if they just piped up instead of just doing a little bleep for 30 seconds. 30 seconds! They really do want to keep you on your toes, don't they? 30 seconds. 30 seconds and count. Hello, little stereo. Oh, that's going to be one of them right fiddly little jobs, isn't it? I'll sit there for an hour watching somebody else's live chat. I think the link is out there if anyone wants to come up and annoy me. Well, you do, because you've all got hangover. You filthy animal. Oh, what's that? There's a little bit of brass inside there. Doesn't even look like it was part of it. Looks like a little bit of alley shielding in there. I glued it in. Yeah, that's how you can feel it is. We'll have that. We'll have that. Little brass screw. Well, I just dropped it. So all we really got on that is a bit of wire. A little bit of circuit board, but it's mainly just a couple of piddly little bits of wire. Dangerous. Dangerous indeed. And the best thing I've seen on this so far is a piddly little crystal oscillator. Not a lot else. The table's a bit wobbly. Anita, you still there? Anita's my sister. If you didn't know. Let me pop up and chat. Huh? A smaller screwdriver. It's a mess, isn't it? You know, someone had actually sat there and screwed all these bits together, haven't they? It's crazy. And I'll just come along and break it all up. There's a lot of chunk of iron in there, look. Because there's nothing else to it, really. A bit of wire and a bit of circuit board. So they're like, well, they ain't even heavy enough to sit on a tabletop. Let's stick a bit of iron in there. Unless it's anti-vibration type thing. So they used to put those on motors. Well, they probably still do. Four-wheel drives and things like that. Now look. Iron. It's not even a bit of alley, is it? That's all right. Goes in the bin, in the pot with the rest. You know, there's so many bits out of that. I can't even find my tools now. They're not even gold. What we need is a nice bacon sandwich. Nice bacon. Have you actually been able to see what I've been doing? I've just noticed the camera's like way up there. Ali, you're on the hair of the dog, aren't you? Hello. How you all doing? Hair of the dog. Well, it's just a morning after, isn't it? You have one or the other. Another shot of whiskey or another pint of beer. I'm not sure where the saying came from. It's probably got something to do with Scotland. Had a bacon sandwich this morning, did you, Ali? Well done, mate. Could do with a beer, Dan. No, you don't, Ali. You've had enough, mate. That was a good crack last night, mate. I enjoyed that. Yeah, good crack. So have you all got New Year plans? Like, because I've heard people going, yeah, more content to my channel and stuff like that. But it's always nice to have like a cut-off line if you're trying to give up a bad habit, like drinking or smoking. And it's nice to have that, you know, that time. You get a lot of support from other people as well, don't you? When because they're all trying to do their own thing as well, aren't they? And you can give each other support. I will tell him, Ali, put that beard down. Send it all to Ian. I've got that bag of hops out there in the conservatory. I'm going to get one of them little vacuum bags and suck the air out and send it up to you, Ali. Because I think you said you wanted it, didn't you? Yeah, drink less. I'm going to give up water, I think. Water's bad for you guys. Bad. Water. Like they say, it's been through you about 6 or 7 times, that same bit of water. Filtered sparkling water. That's what you want. I was trying to show you last night the horseshoes I make. Can you see that there? I don't want to get it off because it's all going to collapse. Horseshoes into fish and stuff like that. I think you just better see it back there. See if I can do something for you. Ah, look at that. You like that? That's better, isn't it? It's like the little boat on the top. Made out of pallet wood. And I make these little fish out of horseshoes, look. I make all sorts of stuff like that. I haven't done for a little while. Not sure why, just not in the mood for making. I've got loads of things I want to get back into, like doing my blacksmithing. But I think it's difficult, isn't it? When you're governed and you can't go out, you can't do this. I have trouble getting out anyway. So when I want to go out, it's like, no, you can't go out. When I don't want to go out, it's like, come on, you need to get out then. Kids aren't. Means if the schools are shut, wife ain't going to be at work. Yeah, not good. Not good. There's a lot of people struggling out there. And if I can help in any way, I will. Because I hate to see small businesses going down the pan when they've been working it out or something. What happened there? Oh, a bit of buffering going on. Buffering? A bit of lag, I think some people call it, don't they? Yeah. Nobody wants to work on a car, do they, Tina? -6. Oh, the times I've done that with my trucks. Having to get under there and sort out, you know, the prop bearings or something like that. And it's like proper freezing cold. And you think, I'll get this done. And that's it, I'm going home, job and knock. But you don't. You do it, and then someone phones up, you know, they need this doing, or you've got a race. And then you're dealing with customers trying to tell them, I'm going to be late. Yeah. With half a ton of copper. Yeah, mate. That would be very nice of you, Vandal. You should stick that in the post for me. I'll tell you what, if you just go and weigh it in and mark out one of them little checks. Half a ton of copper. Jeez, that'd be lovely. What is it, bright wire you got, mate? I know you've got a bit going on there. You've got quite a bit of scrap there, Vandal. Vandal, come up and talk to me. I don't want to sit here blowing smoke signals. I don't bite. Only if I get bitten first. We've got 9 people in the house. Thank you, people. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be nice. And oh, I can't reel it off. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I haven't got the jargon like that. You got your dress on. So have I, mate. This is my bestest frock. If it makes you feel better, I'm going to put a blouse on. I ain't bothered. Blimey, we have dress ups. My sister will tell you all about that. She come to stay, and we've got all this African clothing that I pulled out of a skip. Saved it because it's proper wacky, big shoulder blades and all that sort of stuff. And we all dressed up. I'll have to find the video, and my sister might still have it, but it's great. We all dressed up in dresses, you know. Awesome. Love it. Kevin McGrath, how are you, mate? Happy New Year to you, sir. Thank you very much. Mark Stone, I see you down in the basement. Is this where you've got to stick your 2 fingers up at me, mate? 2 fingers, you donut. Oh, look, I'm messing it right up here.
Click the third one.
Hello, Mark.
All right, then, Dad.
How are you, brother?
No, not bad.
You have a different hat on every time I see you.
No. Keep messing about with that.
Been messing with some hats. What are you stripping down anyway?
That coffee, what you sent me.
Really?
That
You've still got some of that, have you? Do you see this little stack here? Look.
That what you've been sending me?
Yeah, nice. I know, they're a nightmare, them things. You can hit the side of them with a hammer or something, you know, it shatters that inside bit.
Yeah, that's why I get
Look,
cutters. I crack them open with cutters. And it just snaps off. It works out. Kevin.
Yeah, look at all these microwave transformers. Send them to you, mate. Keep you busy for a while, won't it?
Well, now I got about half of. Well, now I got some more for you. Small ones, big ones.
About a ton up there, have you? You know, Vandal's vlog, he's got half a ton of copper.
That's what we all need. Everybody wants that copper in that.
I don't need half a ton of copper. Nah.
The aluminium's no good.
I don't really like copper. I like brass.
Yeah. Or bastard for the ass.
For me, bro.
You're lagging. You're lagging. You're forward. I'll be back in a second. Yep, he's froze.
Oh,
He'll be back in a second.
a chocolate orange.
What is the biggest copper? Going to be.
Vandal vlog, you sound like the tax man. Can't disclose on that information, can I? What's the biggest one that actually paid on paper, or the one that ever paid?
Yeah.
About £200. I did actually save my copper. It was around 2013 when they rewrote the Scrap Metal Act, didn't they?
Yeah.
And everyone had to become an itinerant scrap collector within the local district council. And it all went to a cashless system. You got your break card and all that sort of stuff. But the prices dropped so much. And I'd saved my copper up for quite a while. Some of it I bought and I paid sort of £3.10 a kilo, I think it was. But I saved up so much. And I had restless nights, you know, thinking someone was going to nick me copper. And it was in different places in the farm, you know, and I'm digging holes and burying it and all sorts.
Yeah.
I weighed it all in, and I think it comes to about like six grand in the end. But I'd saved it up over the years, and it was just, oh, mate. Okay, Dusty, thank you for popping in. Yeah, he's up in a little while. I'll try and make it. Cheers. Yeah, see you soon. Need some whistle. Look at that fire. Look. You see that?
Keep round.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I did have me workbench over there a little bit.
Right.
Well, what I found was, oh, that is really hot. Look at that. it wasn't getting warm over the other side of the workshop. Biggest load was stainless. That's a nice load. 2.5 bag. Well, just over 2 ton. Yeah.
No, not really.
Stainless prices were bad at one point, though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Stainless went down, alley went down, all of it. What's the one metal that's always held its price? I think brass went down to just under £2 a kilo, didn't it?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's only copper though. The copper was rubbish, and it's had its highs as well. So it's done well. Stainless is all right because it's about the same price as aluminium, but it's like 4 times as heavy, isn't it? And you normally get it in massive, great chunks. Are you off, are you, Tina? Thank you for popping in. That's beautiful. Yeah, you too. Stay safe, darling. And you had some alley as well, did you, Raphael? Yeah, right. Yeah, it was about the same price. Yeah. I think they are now, aren't they? I haven't weighed in a bit of alley or stainless for a long time.
About 40p, I think, something like that.
What, 40 pence a kilo?
Something
What,
like
for
that.
stainless?
Well,
You'll get better than that.
About 50, 60, something like that.
Yeah. I
Something
mean, alley's just a little bit more, about 600, isn't it, on the ton? Rolled alley.
Yeah, I think. I'm going to ring up Scrapyard today earlier, but I'm going to wait till 5th.
Yeah, make us a cup of tea while you're there, Tina. Put a little saucer on it. Don't put the chocolate biscuit on the saucer because it melts. And then I'll have to lick the plate, won't I? But if you put a little saucer on there, and I'll meet you over there in a bit, then we'll have a lovely cup of tea. I fancy a cup of tea now, you said that. If my missus is watching this, make us a cup of tea, would you, darling? Oh, dog. How are you, man?
Yeah,
Thanks for popping in. There's another guy that likes his nature. Goes outside and feeds the birds. He gets them woodpeckers.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a lesser spotted woodpecker, isn't it, old dog? You get in your garden. Rocky the parrot. I get the green ones, you know, they in the back field. They kind of hop up and down on the grass, you know.
Right.
I think they're toy with the lapwings, you know, peewits, some people call them, don't they? Fieldfare. They kind of go up in like groups, digging for worms, like the old seagulls chasing the farmer's plough. I need to get on and do a bit of scrap, don't I, really? Still getting through this circuit board that Snobby sent me. Still got loads of it. Snip off all them little transformers for the copper and bits of brass. There's tantalum. The little relays have got the silver in. You don't bother with the relays, do you, Mark?
No.
You don't bother?
No.
We should, mate. These little things. You get a little copper spool in there.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
And
yeah.
And you get your little contacts, and they've got a little bit of silver plate on the back. But sometimes they're gold as well. So you've got to be careful about... But I'll save them all up in the same tin and snip them off. Or in the jar. All go in the same little jar. You've got jars full of everything. Chatting too much.
I don't think you scrap my TV.
No, I don't.
No, I'll ring him up, I do. I'll ring scrapyard.
Yeah, I always find that if you go to the one scrapyard, right, or two scrapyards, a couple of local ones, they'll honour you good prices. And you know, you're weighing in every day with your light iron. And if they start seeing you regular, they'll start giving you good prices. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the same with the iron. You can roll into a yard and on the board it's got sort of £100 a ton. But because you're going in there every day or every other day, they'll give you 110, which is nice. And if they know you're sitting on a bit of copper or a bit of brass, and they know you've got this this skip full of electric motors, they'd say, right, Dan, the price is going up. Bring them in, and we'll honour you a good price. But if you start shopping around and pestering them all the time for prices, they start to get a little bit fed up with you. But always keep in contact. That's why it's good to know other scrappers from other yards.
Yeah.
I've got loads of mates that are scrappers, and they all use different yards and different methods. You know, one yard will still take brass, but they'll take it in a different way and a different price because of who they're selling to. Got a McCoy named Ruby. I don't think I've seen that one, old dog. I'll have to have another look through your videos. It might be on there. I don't know. Is it? Have you done a little video on it? I watched that one the other day. Your parrot chatting away to the telly, bouncing up and down. That was good. Did you see it, Mark?
No.
You have to have a look, mate. It's fantastic. Fantastic. My mate had a parrot. Couldn't go anywhere near it. He said to me, stroke up the nose down. I went like that. And what did it do? It bit my flipping finger. Oh, it's a proper bent in as well, you know. It's like they bottom jaw just comes in and they keep twisting it in. Lucky enough, it was on my fingernail. Brilliant. Go make us a cup of tea, Mark.
Hey?
Go make us a cup of tea.
What you want? Milk or dark?
What's that?
Yeah, what you want? Dark or milky?
Milk and 2 sugars. Milk and 2 sugars. What time is it? 20 to 7.
20 to 7.
Yeah, you're right. Every scrapyard is different, Vandal. As long the idea is right, you know what you've got in your hands. So go to that scrapyard and tell them, I've got a bucket of brass. You know, you've got to be clued up about what you've got in your hands, and you tell them. You go in there and say, I've got a load of light iron, and leave a load of cats in there. They'll see it as light iron. And they'll just go, this geezer's just tipped off a load of cats. We ain't going to tell him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. It's that loyalty thing again, isn't it? You know, you could roll in a yard with a load of painted extruded aluminium off a shop front or something. And you roll in there and say, look, I've got a load of alley. And they say, oh, that's all right, that stuff. It's shame it's painted because we could have given you a clean extruded alley for that. But we'll still honour you a good price, you know, a couple of 100 kilo, like the old window frames. Yeah. Where was I going with that one? But you've got to know what you got, Vandal. You've got to know what you got in your hands before you go in there. And you'll find one yard is okay with a little bit of dirty brass, and someone will say, you know, you can't take the so-and-so, you don't like that, and you go in, you know, they don't want it. You know, some yards don't want that sort of stuff. And other people like it because they've got a big seller or the big buyer, you know. I know a yard that wants as much aluminium, don't care if it's like ladders with bits of iron on it. Just bring them as much alley as you can get, and they'll give you a good price for it. And they'll just mix it in with other stuff, and they'll get a fantastic price themselves. It's, you know, a little bit of dirt in the cars when they fill up their bins ain't going to hurt if it's stopping the oil from leaking out, and they tip it up in a yard. That's dirt anyway. But if it's a clean concrete yard, then you want to watch what you're putting in there, don't you?
Yeah.
As one price for alley. Vandal, is that, what's that, like just rolled alley, is it? Obviously they'll give you a better price for alley wheels, everyone does. But no one's gonna sort of give you a good price, Vandal. If I'm not saying you do, but if you go in there with a shopping bag of rolled, a shopping bag full of cast, and just small amounts, 5 kilos of this, 5 kilo of that, 2 kilo of extruded, they're going to come on, you know, you're losing money because them scales go up in increments of 2. So it either rounds up or rounds down. But if you're weighing in small amounts, bundle it together. Just get your price, get out there. Because really, what you talking about? An extra pound or 2. I know every pound matters and every penny counts, but I think sometimes you just got to get on with it, you know. Rolled or cast, one price. Try another yard local. Literally, try another yard that's around the corner. You know, if they want rolled, and that's all they'll give you is rolled price, take the rolled there, and then cast, take that to another yard that's going to offer you, say, you know, good price on cast alley.
Yeah, some scrap yards a bit funny now. We're taking some stuff in there.
What's that? The old VIR there, Vandal. So you weighed in cords. Yeah, VIR. The same again. You know, everyone will take a VIR price, but some people will like car looms. Other yards won't like them, or they'll say, "Oh, we can take your looms, but they've got to be clean," and they'll give you a dirty price, you know. But singles, there's always been different grades of copper cable. There always has been, and generally, if I can strip it and I can feel the copper in my hand after I've stripped it, then it's worth doing. If it's not, then chuck it in your VIR. Obviously, singles is single insulated. Single insulated, you'll get a better price because it's not got as much vulcanized rubber on. HH or PVC. Yeah.
That's all.
Is it a big firm there, Vandal? A big firm. What you need to do is, you know, I don't know what yard you're using down in Southampton, ain't you? But call in a few different yards. See what they got. The VIR normally goes as VIR. Vulcanized, insulated, rubber, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. But you got to cut the plugs off. Because at most yards, we used to be able to leave the plugs on. Street Copper 11, how's it going, bro?
Street
Yeah,
Copper.
You used to be able to leave the plugs on them, but they don't want plugs on any of that stuff now, do they? But, you know, you snip off a plug, and what have you got? You've got a little bit of brass there. So they're worth taking off. But the yard, any good yard will buy your plugs anyway. You just put them in a wheelie bin or whatever, and once that's full up, it's quite a bit of weight.
Yeah.
There's thousands of different things that you could be saving. Compressors, you know, off your fridges, you can save them, and you can weigh them all in, and you'll get a dirty price or a low grade motor price. But if you've got the time to sit there and cut them open and get the copper out of them, then do it. Electric motors, chuck them all in one bin. You know, if you're running like you are now, you're starting to run a van, aren't you? Hello, a wasp has just woken up. Look, can you hear that?
No.
Yeah, that's all I need is the old nasty yellow jacket having a go at me. It's because I've got the wood burner I like. They started waking up a bit early. start coming out of the woodwork. They're probably in the logs. What was I saying? Vandal, you should come up and have a chat. Stick the camera at the ceiling, mate. At least I can hear you talk to me.
I don't know.
I think the link's out there.
Somewhere.
My eyesight ain't too good, so I've got it's hard work trying to. Yeah, you won't pull any wool over their eyes, Vandal. If they've been there a while, mate, they know what they've got and they know what they're offering. But it can change with the times. Always does. It's starting to get cold out here. You know, I've got that fire on the go, look. Are we still on? Are we still there? Everybody hear me?
We can hear you.
I'm going to be rounding this up shortly. We've been on for an hour, which is great. Thank everybody for joining us.
Yeah.
Give it another few minutes and I'm going to shoot off, get a cup of tea. Tina.
Yeah, that's what.
Street Copper 11. Have you got any stickers made up yet? Yeah, do, Vandal. Yeah, I'd like to see, mate. It's always nice when people come on to talk to you.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody for coming in and saying hello. Breaks up the day. You don't go stir crazy sitting at your bench then, do you? Back.
That's all that coffee's done. All that coffee what you just sent me, look. It's all shipped up now, all gone.
Yeah.
All broken down there.
You got much more to weigh in, or was that about it?
And I got about probably 10, 15 kilos of coffee away, and that's it.
Just been stripping a bit. Those APC.
Exactly. Exactly. Or box of copper.
It's made a flipping mess on my desk, look. Made a flipping mess. Copper. We like copper. I spend a lot of time out here stripping stuff down. Do you know must have 50 or 60 laptops over there that I've been meaning to strip down. But like most of us, we don't like them, do we? Where's the camera? Is it this end? Or is it that end? That end, isn't it? Copper. Like a bit of copper.
So I've also got this like nickel coating. The rest on it's just awful.
What's that, copper? Nickel coated copper?
Yeah.
Lacquer, they call that, don't they?
Yeah.
Copper's an awkward one unless you've got a special bit of copper like the old greasy or bright. So again, there's only two types really, isn't there? Is it two? You got your 98% heavy copper and you've got your bright wire. New tube. Yeah, if you've got enough YouTube, then it's new tube, then it's worth saving up, keeping separate.
So that's on my bike compared to my the nickel coating.
It keeps buffering, guys. I don't know how much of a delay we got on here, if it's still there. Nice. Right, once it's filled up. What you got in there? About 5 or 6 kilo, Mark?
say something like that. Yeah.
Lovely.
It'll go,
Make a nice little ingot, wouldn't it? Street Copper 11.
yeah. Then I got probably about 2 kilos in nickel coating, something like that.
What, nickel coated copper?
Yeah.
You throw it all in one, wouldn't you, Mark?
Hey?
You won't try and weigh it in separate, though.
Yeah, that's what I do
It's got to
anyway.
be better to leave it separate, though. Right, guys. I'm going to round this up and go and get myself a cup of tea. And I appreciate all of you that have come in. Look, it's me trying to find my phone. Appreciate everybody that's come to say hello on my second live, man. Second live.
Yeah.
And I hope you can all join me again
Yeah, I will.
some other time. It'd be grand to see you. Thank you, Mark, for coming in the chat. It's been great to see you all. It's been great. You joined me for an hour. That's killed my time and made me happy. That'd be grand. And I hope to see you again shortly. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.